Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Ryan, this is Disc Drive, and today we're going Blu-ray hunting. Before we get started, like, share, subscribe. That's right, we are back going Blu-ray hunting in the wild. We're going back to Canterbury today, HMV CEX, and we're going to sort of leave the charity shops for a little bit, just because they're closing left, right and centre. So I don't feel like the stock's going to be very good. So I won't be going to a charity shop today unless I see something in the window that I like. But yes, it's been a couple of weeks since we've gone out in the wild. I uploaded my usual vintage scroll through physical media hunts, but it's been a couple of weeks since we've gone out in the wild. I think I did upload two out in the wild physical media hunts in 1 week. It was one in Canterbury and then I went to London. So if you haven't seen my London trip, I went to the Oxford Street HMV as well as a CEX on Oxford Street as well. What I'll do is I'll put the link to that video in the description below so that you can see that description. Did I say that right? Put the link to that in the description below in case you want to go back and look at that video. It was really cool. It's quite overwhelming to see all of that physical media. I didn't quite know what to film, so yeah, there's just a little bit of everything in that video. But yes, today we are going back to Canterbury. Again, like I said, HMV CEX. It's been a while, so I'm hoping that there's going to be some good stuff in CEX, but we shall see. Like I said, my CEX is quite small, so the stock doesn't really get rotated. Who knows if this will be a long video, short video, who knows. And then at the end of the video, I've got a couple of parcels to unpack for you. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's see where we got to today. Into HMV then, on a very wet day here in Canterbury. We're going right by the door on the inside here. Just squeeze past the wet floor sign to the new releases. We've got Wuthering Heights here first on Blu-ray. No slipcover for the Blu-ray, but it's there for $14.99. Again, topping the charts for the DVD chart, this one. And then we've got the 4K next to it just here. This one does come with a slip and a little tag on the back there, $24.99 for the 4K. And like I said, topping off the charts this week is Wuthering Heights on DVD. This is $10.99 for this release. If you haven't seen my my chart position video, please go back and have a look at that. Up here then, down here then, we've got Shelter for $14.99 on Blu-ray. We've got Shelter on 4K, no slipcover for this one, on $24.99 there, price for that one. And then we've got the DVD for it just here. And that is also $10.99. I've noticed that they've put less and less new releases by the door, so let's go see what else we've got. Here on the new to 4K section then, we've got at the top here Fight Club, a nice little slipcover on that one. Nice glossy slip. I've not seen this movie, $24.99, but this artwork alone made me want to pick this up. Next we've got Leaving Las Vegas there, Nicolas Cage. This does come in a thin case, slim case there, $24.99 for that one. Down here we have Invaders from Mars. This also was on the physical media chart for last week, so $24.99 there from Arrow. BFI, sorry. Oh god, nightmare. Oh god, knocking everything over. The staff member tried to help me there. Oops, my bad. Skip. Act like nothing happened, Ryan. It's absolutely fine. Here we've got Point Blank. Lee Marvin there starring in that one. And that is there for $29.99. And then just a pan down of what we've got on the collector's side also. We've got up here Jitters, not a movie I've heard of, but cool artwork there, $14.99 on 101 Films. I love a horror slasher, and that kind of looks like one of those to me, so was looking at that. That looks quite cool. Down here we've got Razor Blade Smile. Again, I've not heard of this film either, $39.99, but it comes in a nice sort of thick box there for that one. Down here we've got Forbidden World here. This one is from Arrow, I believe, and no, 88 Films. Oh my god, I'm getting all the all the companies wrong. But yeah, and then next week we've got Redbeard for $16.99. This one also was on the physical media chart for last week there from BFI. Over here then on the 4K and Blu-ray chart, we've got The Bride here. This is $14.99. I think this is a new release this week, as it wasn't on the physical media chart last week. So we'll see. We'll see if it's on this time. We've got the 4K there for $24.99. Does come with a slipcover if that bothers you. We've also got The Strangers Chapter 3 here on Blu-ray. This is $14.99. And then next to it we have the 3-film Blu-ray collection there, and that is $21.99 for all 3 movies, which I don't think is a bad price at all. Up here we've got It, Welcome to Derry, the Blu-ray and 4K topping the charts then last week, $29.99. We will see if it does slip down due to The Bride this week. We've got then Cold Storage, not a movie I've heard of, but this is an exclusive to HMV 4K for $24.99. This was on the charts and I had never heard of this movie, so I don't know if any of you have seen it, but yeah, here's just a pan then of what else is on the DVD and 4K wall. The Bride there, DVD, Wuthering Heights, Shelter, The Strangers DVD collection there. How much is that one on DVD? Hopefully I'll pick that up in a second. There we go. Hey, 3-film collection. $16.99 for the DVD for the 3 films, which again I don't think is bad for the 3 movies there. And then you've got just the Chapter 3 movie there for $10.99. I think $10.99 is the new DVD price for HMV. Prices do go up as we say, and it is $24.99 there for the DVD. Got Goat there, Send Help, Wuthering Heights, like I said. And then over here, what have we got? This is Great Value Film. Down here, we've got The Substance. So a little deal on this one, but these are $8.99 there. They also do have one with a slipcover at the back if you prefer one with a slip, without a slip. Long Walk there, $6.99. Weapons, $7.99. And up here, we've got some pre-orders. So they're showing off that you can pre-order the Doctor Who movie on 4K and things like that. Over here then on the collector's editions, we've got some 2 for $22. So we've got Texas Chainsaw Massacre there. Doesn't come with a slipcover or a big box or anything, but the Blu-ray is 2 for $22. We've also got some more next to it there in the 2 for $22, or they are $19.99 each. $17.99. So you can get 2 for $22 or 1 for $17.99. But there was a few options there for you. Over here then on the superhero section, I did notice that there's a slipcover for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. $7.99 then, so some money off on this one. I've not seen the slipcover, I don't know about anyone else, but this is the first one I've seen with Phase 5 on the side. I don't know about anyone else, but that is the first time I've specifically seen that cover. But yeah, looked around for others, but that was the only one that I saw with Phase 5 on the side if you're collecting slipcovers. Over here then on the 4K section, we do have The Killing Joke here on 4K. This is $39.99. This is the steelbook, but it comes with a really cool sort of transparent slipcover there. Really cool addition for that one. We've got the Dracula Legacy here. This is the limited collector's vault for £60, $59.99. You get all the sort of booklets and art cards and things in there, which I think is really cool. That jumped out to me. Not a pickup for me today. But we also have over here 4 Flies on Grey Velvet there, the box set there, $28.99, a nice addition there. I also noticed that there was these Andy Warhol movies. So Flesh for Frankenstein, I've not seen any of these movies, $34.99, but really cool slipcovers on these ones. Nice purple colour standing out from the rest, a lot of red there on the 4Ks. We also have The Blood for Dracula as well. Not seen these movies, $34.99, but cool additions there. And then right next to it there we have the Friends 4K box set, $149.99. Not quite for me at that price, but a cool addition there. It's one of the Take to the Till DVD cases. And then just a pound of the 4Ks. Not much that I want to pick up in terms of the 3 for $50. Obviously you've got now Tron Ares in the 3 for $50 as well. But yeah, just a quick pan in case you wanted to have a look at anything specific. There's also me trying to squeeze around other customers. So yeah, here is a look at the 3 for $50 wall. Into CEX then, like I said, a very wet day here in Canterbury, and there was a lot of people in this store at the time that I was recording, so I am starting at the other end on the Blu-rays today. Got Evil Dead here. This is the trilogy, the triple pack, if you will. It's there for £28. A little bit too expensive for me, but I know that they're bringing out, I think they're bringing out a new one, so that's a cool thing to sort of see there. We've got Firefly there, we've got Harry Potter, we've got a box set of The Hobbit, so the 3 Hobbit movies. These are just the standard theatrical versions, I believe, but that's there for £15. Let me just put that back there. And then we've got some Halloween down there, just panning around, Groundhog Day. Up here we've got some Godzilla, Kong. That's a box set, so it's got 4 movies in that one. I've not seen this movie before, but Hardware. Oh, sorry for the glare there. The lighting is not good in this store. Yeah, just overhead lighting in general. But yeah, so pan back. Again, I'm trying to squeeze around some customers, but not a lot standing out to me in terms of the stock. Like I said, the stock doesn't really get rotated a lot. There are a few new releases here and there. Again, like this one that I picked up, Daniel, I believe that is £6. Not a movie I've seen, but it's new in terms of on on our store shelves there. Got the Batman anthology there. We've got Black Christmas top left. That is, how much is that one? That is £18. Again, I feel like that's a lot of money. I'm seeing that unvinted for a tenner that I kind of would like to get, but I don't really want to pay a tenner for it. We've got Black Cab here. I did miss this one when it first came out, and then we've got some Batman animated next to it. I believe this is a multiple choice one that like the audience members can choose what happens, so that's quite cool there. We've got Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon for £5. Curse of Frankenstein, Cleopatra's still there. Again, not a lot of new releases, but I believe I'm picking up the ones that I've noticed that are quite new, like the Batman anthology here. I do have this one. I do have all singularly in each Amaray, so that's just 2 there, so it's a condensed box set. We've got 007 then, GoldenEye up there, nice sort of shiny slipcover. On that one, Alien vs Predator there for £4. This is the first movie, so that was quite cool to see. I don't think I see that a lot in here. And down here we've got Armageddon. I think I picked this one up last time, but £6 there for that one. I recently watched this as it was on TV. Oh god, destroying the place. Here's Big with Tom Hanks, £8 on that one. I feel like that I see that in here a lot, and I keep picking it up. So maybe this is me sort of having foresight that I do need to pick this one up in the future. But yeah, just a quick look again. Not that very many things. Another Batman animated there, down there. Hush. Really love that comic book if you haven't seen or read the Batman Hush comic book. And we're getting to the 4Ks. This 4K section is so sad. Down here we've got the 3D Blu-rays as well, but in terms of the 4Ks, I never see... Oh, okay, we've got Conan there, £1, 3D Blu-ray, nice little slipcover. But I never see the 4K sort of get updated or rotated, so I don't think many 4Ks are getting traded in this store, because we're seeing the same stuff. That Jason's been there on the right-hand side for a while now. Man of Steel cover reprint, like, no, yeah, nothing for me today. Over here then on this side we've got Inferno, £2 with a slipcover, in between is 2. We've got, over here we've got King of Horror, so we've got the King of Horror collection, as I say, and it's got Salem's Lot, The Shining and It there. I would say that there are more movies in Stephen King's collection, but yeah. Kill Bill there, 2 movies there for £8 I believe that was. Kung Fu Panda, Labyrinth. Lost Boys there is still there with that cover reprint. I agree that I would not pick that up if it had a cover reprint as well. Down here we've got sort of I think this is a band Blu-ray here. I thought it was a certain movie, but yeah, I'll put that back. not quite for me today. We've got Muppets here. That one's £3 for that release. That's the sequel, the most wanted sequel down there. Then over here we've got a One Missed Call trilogy with a really nice slipcover there from Arrow, £15. The slipcover had like a velvety feel, but that was really cool. I've not seen that before, so that was really cool to see. Nightmare on Elm Street there. This is the slimmed down version of the box at £18. I recently sold mine on Vinted for like £12, I think. So maybe I did give somebody a good bargain, who knows. We've got Planet Terror. This is a cover reprint there, £8, but so I'll put that one back. Piranha down there for £2. That is the Blu-ray 3D as well. That phone booth is still there. Predator Badlands, so a kind of new release there on the shelf. Not really much, again, standing out to me in terms of things that I want to pick up, but things that I've not seen here before. We've got the newest Resident Evil movie. Red Baron, I've not seen that movie, not heard of that movie, but that was there for £2. I didn't look it up to see if it was worth anything, but CEX are kind of good with their prices. Good with their prices? Is that what I meant? They are wary with their prices, so if something's worth something, then they'll let you know. Yeah, a lot of cover reprints there as I'm picking up. Clone Wars there, cover reprint. On this side we've got some Superman. That box set's still here for Species, but again, I don't know if I want to pay £32, but that box set is very, very nice. I saw that in my previous London physical media hunt, and the box set wasn't iridescent like that, so nice addition there on that one. Scream 2, £6. I picked that up for £2.50 not that long ago in here before the 7th film came out, so that was a bargain that I got for that. We've got Threshold down here. This is from Arrow. Nice slipcover. The slipcovers for that one, for all of the Arrows in this shop, are pretty good condition. We've got Kojiro there for £8. Not a movie that I have seen. And then lastly over here we've got a Laurel and Hardy, or the best of Laurel and Hardy, for £12 there. in CEX. Not much that I want to pick up today. Just a quick pan, just in case you wanted to have a look at what else was on the shelf. Down here we do have something that caught my eye: Wolves, Pigs and Men. Nice slipcover on that one. Again, not a film I've seen, but it's nice to see these editions. A Eureka one there, but it's nice to see those cool editions coming into our stores. And we're back in the room. So yeah, not a lot today. I didn't get any pickups. Not gonna lie, I do have some pickups to unbox for you. So we have got some pickups, but in terms of pickups out in the wild, in terms of the new releases, there's nothing jumping out at me just yet, and I want to see It Welcome to Derry, but I'm gonna watch that on streaming first, and then if I like it, then I'll go and buy it. Yeah, it's not really. I don't really have It Chapter 1 or Chapter 2 in the collection either. I did have, but they sort of just sat there on the shelf, and I watched them once, and that was it. And I was like, I don't really want stuff in the collection that I watch once and I'd never watch again. So yeah, no pickups, no brand new pickups. But I do have some from Vinted. So shall we get into those? Starting off then with a really big parcel here. I already know what both of these parcels are, but I haven't unwrapped them. But it came in a paper bag. This one, I do think in the description they said that some of the case has damage on it. So as long as you tell me, I'm fine. But let's see what condition it is in. Okay, it does come with bubble wrap, so this is great. Okay, and it is Will and Grace, the complete series. Well, complete series 1 to 8, I believe. Sorry, let me get the other one. Oh my god. I've gotten so much plastic just on my sofa. Wild. Okay. They did say that the cases were damaged. I don't think that particularly happened before they sent it. I feel like because it was just in a paper bag, like one of them was just in little message. And one of them was just sort of in that, so that doesn't really protect it. But yeah, broken case. That's okay because I was expecting some sort of damage because of the description anyway. But I got Will and Grace, the complete 1 to 8, for £4. I've never seen this show, but I've heard good things. It's one... Oh god, the plastic is constantly falling off. I've got plastic on my lap. Great. It's the winner of 16 Primetime Emmy Awards. I've never seen this. I love sort of comedy. Oh my god, more stuff is falling off. What is going on? Weird. Okay, but it kind of comes in a case like if you saw my TV series collection video, my Gem and the Holograms DVD comes in a case like this. But you unlatch it there, and it comes with discs just in a little thing here. But yeah, got all the discs here. Let me just take one out to see if it's got any scratches. Oh god. I mean, it's dirty, but it's not. There's no scratches, so that they look basically brand new. I'm not going to go through every single disc, but yeah, I saw this on Vinted for £4, and I was like, do you know what? For £4, if I don't like it, I can just resell it again, especially for £4. But yeah, seasons 1 to 8. I know that they did a reboot of this. I don't think this includes that. If you do know, then let me know. Oh god, these cases! Look how I can't even close this first one. Nightmare. Like I said, £4 doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm really happy to get this for £4, and like I said, I can sell it on if not. If you've ever seen this show, let me know how it is. Would love to know. Would love your opinions. No spoilers. I don't even really know what it's about, but I was like, 8 seasons of a show for £4. Let's do it. Okay, and moving on to the second parcel just here. Let me make sure that my address isn't on it anywhere. But I've cut the box open so I can get easy access to it. But this is also a Vinted pickup of 4 movies. Let me see if I can get the right ones. Let me slide these out. I mean, once you see the first 2, you'll know what the next 2 are. But I've got... Let me see if I can get them all out, actually. This bubble wrap is weird. It's like paper bubble wrap. Eh? But it is the 4 Shrek movies. Of course, Shrek 5 is coming out recently? Soon. It's coming out next year. And I saw these on Vinted for £5, I think it was. £5 for all 4 movies. So I was like, do you know what? The 5th one's coming out. I love the Shrek movies. I don't have them. Why not get it? And look, they're all uniform. Look at the spines. Got the first one there. Shrek 2. Shrek the 3rd. And then Shrek the final chapter. Yeah, they come with extras and everything like that. Like, if you can see on the back, there's Shrek 1 and it's got Blu-ray extras there. Does it have the Ever After Idol? It does. Far, Far Away Idol. Yes, I used to love watching that on Shrek 2. There's the Blu-ray extras for number 2. Blu-ray extras for number 3. And then Blu-ray extras for number 4. It does say the best Shrek of them all on the back of the 4th one, and I do not agree with that. Shrek, we all know Shrek 2 is the best one, right? But yeah, so in terms of the releases, £5 for these guys. I think that's a bargain. Don't know about you. But yeah, Shrek 1 comes with an image of Donkey. Let me see what the disc is like. Pretty much, like, there's a little bit of dirt there. I can get that. I can get that off. That's not a problem. Shrek 2 has Puss in Boots. Oh, that one's really grubby. Gross. Shrek 3 has Fiona on it. It does sound these not to be sold separately, so they clearly came in a box set, so that's fine. I don't mind not having the box set, as long as they work in my player. Oh, and we've got some flyer there. And then Shrek Forever After has Shrek on it. Forever After, was it? Yeah, Shrek Forever After. I thought I got the name wrong then. Yeah, basically all the discs are brand new apart from Shrek 2. Which does need a good clean. But Vinted coming through for the win. I buy a lot of my physical media off of Vinted at the moment just because I feel like people put their stuff on there for really cheap and they just want to get rid of it. And I'm like, I will take your physical media. Thank you. Take my money. But yeah, those are my pickups for this week. I've got Will and Grace, complete 8 seasons. 8 seasons? 8 seasons. Yeah, complete 8 seasons. And then Shrek 1 to 4. Again, we'll be picking up number 5. When it comes out, if it's good. I mean, I don't really like the 4th one and I've still got it, to be fair. Yeah, those are my physical media pickups this week. Did you get anything this week? Let me know in the comment section below. Did you get any of the new releases? I have started to upload on Mondays, and that is where we look through the physical media chart. So it's like from number 10 to number 1, and we look to see what the bestseller is of the week. It is a week behind in terms of the releases. So the highest release of the week, spoiler alert, was Wuthering Heights and Chapter 2 all the time. Welcome to Derry. Those were the DVD and the Blu-ray releases respectively that topped the chart. So next week there'll be maybe things like, I don't know what came out this week. I can't remember what came out this week, but it's 1 week behind, so it's really cool to see, like, in retrospective, what was the previous week's top sellers. So if that interests you, if you're into numbers and chart positions and things like that, I'll be uploading that every Monday. Go back and see my previous one. I put a lot of work into it, so I hope that you enjoy it. I hope that you go back and have a look at it. The video in terms of views is not doing very well at the moment, so please go back and watch that. I'll put that in the description as well in case you want to watch that. Yeah, that's it for today's Blu-ray hunt. It's a bit of a short one. Not much in terms of pickups in town, in the wild. But I am saving myself for a 3 for $50, like I said, for when Wicked for Good goes in it. One of you recommended getting Casper. I recently picked that up on Blu-ray, but you said that the 4K looks really good. Yeah, there's a few 4Ks that I want to get, so I'm kind of saving myself for a big 3 for $50 coming up. There's also 3 for $20, I think, or 2 for $20 on Amazon at the moment. I looked through there in terms of the Blu-rays and nothing really for me. But yeah, that's currently going on if you want to go have a look at that. Or it is as of the time of filming this anyway. Yeah, that's everything, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Really helps the channel grow, really helps get the video seen, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who has done so far. There are more videos coming, so like I said, don't forget to press that notification bell. And all that's left to say is thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.